Everybody ready? Come on, let's go.
The Rick Thorne Show! Let's go! The Rick Thorne Show! Let's go!
What up, this is Rick Thorne. Welcome to the show. My name's Rick Thorne. Duh. I'm stoked you're here. Listen, if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd appreciate it if you do, because each week we deliver a rad show with a rad guest, inspiring, doing things with their life. Hopefully you watch this show and you're like, you know what? I want to do something with my life. I want to get out there. I want to live life, and I want to live my dreams. And that's what life's about. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you. This week we got a cool guest, amazing guest. I've known this guy for a very long time. Pro BMXer. Woo! Comedian. Woo! Chris Duncan.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Rick.
and I forgot to say, stunt double for Christian Bell. Woo! American Psycho.
I'll take it. Rick,
What's up,
man.
dude?
Thanks for having me on the show.
Yo, you look clean cut, dude. What's going on?
Oh, thank you so much, man.
Cleaned
you
up
know,
your act, bro.
Well, hey, everybody tries to be Don, but they end up Sterling if you're a Mad Men fan.
What does that mean?
Well, Don Draper on the show was like the guy, right?
Okay,
Everybody
what
would wanna
show?
be
What show?
Mad Men.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
so Sterling is his co-star on the show, who was kind of second place, right? And so I got to the point where my hair was growing long, right? I got great hair, and I had a couple grays, and I thought, you know, I'm not rich enough for this hair. I have to clean it up. And so basically, you get to a certain point.
You're not rich enough.
Well, if you're gonna have long hair, you better have had that fireproof house in the Palisades or something,
I
because
see
you
what
gotta have
you're
that
saying.
big mansion. If you're old and you got long hair, you better be flying to Hawaii.
Like a 50-year-old Spicoli is what you're saying.
Yeah, and rich, right?
Yeah.
If you got long hair, be rich, right?
Yeah.
But
or just chill on the beach, bro.
this is my personal feeling though.
For business, you cut it.
business wise, but also like at a certain point in my life, I was just like, I got over my spring chicken phase, and I just go like, dude, you're in your 40s, cut your hair, you know, like just like, you know, like look good, don't let it get all scraggly, you know, and you go through line at Ralph's, you know, or whatever, Publix if you're in Florida, you know, you look good, you look fresh. So anyway, yeah, I clean cut wise, I dig it. I like the look.
At least you still got hair, bro.
Dude, you look good though, because your tattoos and everything are,
Yeah, I
are
tattooed.
looking fresh.
I tattooed because I had to do something. Jeez, you know, I still have hair. I just look weird, like a patched out chia pet when it grows out. You know what I mean? It's all thin and patchy and shit. I don't even care. I don't care. I'm happy to be alive.
Hey,
Okay. How old are you, by the way?
47.
Crack that
47.
monster.
I'm
Wait,
gonna
no. Crack a monster. Ready? One, two, three. Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Monster.
Hey.
Monster.
Hey. Boom. Hey, sugar free, because who needs the sugar when you have the monster? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, my mom told me not to drink this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
You're old enough to do what you want at this point, Chris. I'm sure your mom will still love you, regardless.
You know what I usually do though is I'm a big coffee guy, but these are now a treat. Like whenever somebody says, like a customer says to me with Hoopty Bikes, they go, "Hey, do you want a Red Bull, or do you want a Celsius, or whatever? You want a Monster?" I'm like, "I'll party."
Yeah. You know,
I'll party. No.
Dude, if they do American Psycho Part 2, this is the guy you gotta get.
Hey, I'm ready. Christian Bale, man.
You got cowboy boots on.
Hey, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Hey, here's the deal. You get the cowboy boots on. You get the haircut, right? I'm thinking about growing a mustache. I got thoughts. You know what I'm talking I'm thinking about
It might be kind of gotta with the stash, bro. You might gotta get a cowboy hat then.
You know what? If I get the stash, I think I'll be fine, but it'll be a temporary thing if I do that. I mean, it's always have fun with your looks, and if you want to grow your hair long or you have long hair,
It's fine.
it's fine.
What if you grow long?
Just be rich, exactly.
Yeah, just be rich.
Just be rich. You got
Yeah.
long hair, get rich.
Yeah,
bro.
or not, or just grow long hair and go sit at the beach. Yeah, bruh.
That too. Oh, this is delicious.
See, that's a new flavor too.
It's delicious. It's the American way. And then I like to drink soda water. This is we used to drink Topo Chico, but it's out right now. They're redoing the aquifers in Mexico for the Topo Chico.
I have no idea
So
what you're
this is-
talking about, but I'll act like I do.
Topo Chica it's a mineral water. It's a Mexican-based mineral water, and the mineral water is a big part of like, kind of like my stress reliever. So it's like coffee, mineral water, partying with
What's the pH balance of that mineral water? Do you know? Do you know? Because if you have a higher pH, this is true stuff. Because I have a water ionizer at home, and I've had it for 20 years. A water ionizer increases the pH balance of the water, which increases the pH balance inside your body. So your hair grows different, your nails, the complexion of your skin. Look it up. I have a Jupiter water ionizer, and my kids, that's what my kids drank all growing up. You would fill up a 5-gallon tank, a 5-gallon glass, and put it on a cool dispenser, so you'd have ionized water on the tap. Then you would fill up water bottles and not buy bottled water. You would have your own ionized water. So if you've never drank ionized water, just saying high alkaline level, high pH balance, you kind of get a little bit of diarrhea because it flushes out your system. So does that mineral water have that effect on you to where you feel like it enhances your skin and your hair and stuff? Is that why you drink it?
I think it does. I think it does.
'Cause you look good. I don't see one pimple on you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I drink a lot of water. I
Wait,
do not drink soda.
Actually, I do see one pimple
Hey,
right there. It needs to be popped.
Rick, you're embarrassing me, man. On camera. No, but the soda water is a relaxer for me. It really relaxes.
That relaxes
me.
you?
Yeah, because you pop it open, like you stress drink, when you're done with coffee, 2 or 3 of these. I also I am healthy. I am.
You look like you're in shape.
Thank you. I've actually lost 15 pounds with the Dragon Herbs, and this isn't a plug. I don't.
Plug it, dude. We don't care.
But I do want to tell people about this. Dragon Herbs has a supplement called Tonic Alchemy, and
What is that?
it is, it's a green supplement. And so you take 1 scoop, and I take it in the morning.
What's it do though?
Well, it has 91 plant ingredients inside it.
I see.
I'm not sponsored by them. They're in Beverly Hills.
There's 91 plants. I didn't even know there was 91 plants in this world.
Come on, you're talking about ionizers, man, bro. This is.
I don't know about plants though. I can talk ionizer all day, but
it's Rick Nye, the science guy.
91 fucking plants? There's not even 91 plants. You got, what do you got? Like a shrub and a palm tree. That's it. Grass.
Check this
That's
out.
it. Nothing else.
Everybody knows.
A leaf. That's it.
Doritos has 500 ingredients.
Is a leaf a plant? Is that a tree? That's a tree.
What is it? Doritos has 500 ingredients, probably.
Does not.
Probably. And then if you look it up at home, look up Dragon Herbs, the Tonic Alchemy, and you can get it online. But I put 1 scoop of that into 3 ounces. I take it like a shot, but the reason why is because I don't want to become a big back with those gummy bears. Because I'll
Wait, gummy bears? What are you talking about?
I'll just eat sugar. Like all day.
Oh,
And
I
so I
see.
started taking this green supplement where it's basically like your ionizer, in the sense of, my thought is like, you might as well flood your body with something other than Doritos or whatever, created BS. And that's helping me. And I lost 15 pounds, from stopping to eat sugar. So essentially, if I want
Yeah,
sugar,
sugar's bad.
I have that green supplement, and then my body shuts off. And then I have one of these, and I have coffee. And then
So you brought those to relax and wind down on the show, I see.
Of course. And
But you come down to relax, and I give you a monster.
This is.
I'm with these guys.
I understand.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And hey, and I'm with them too.
Yeah. Hey, so listen, this is my 2nd day of fasting. Well, okay, listen. Well, my son's like, you can't do the monster and the coffee. I said, I'm not going to get rid of that. So the only calories that I've consumed, and this has like 10 calories. And it's my 2nd day, and I have not ate at all, and I actually feel really good because I went to the X Games,
Yes.
last weekend, and I got a lot of PR and press out of it. I was stoked. I was stoked to be back up there.
I saw a bit of you in the Legends program.
Yeah, but
with
then I
all
saw
them.
myself on camera, and I was like, I need to lose some weight. And so then I was like, all right, I'm just gonna fast for a few days. And
Good
see
for
what-
you.
see what
You're
happens.
inspiring me. And I actually fast with the Tonic Alchemy with the Dragon Herbs, and I got a little bit of it in the car. should have brought it on the show for a gift. I can
What do you
give
got
you-
in
I
the
can give
trunk?
you-
Is this illegal shit or something?
No. It's well, it's from ethically sourced farms, and I have this idea where it's like if anything
That sounds
is like,
rigged, Chris. What you just said.
it's from an artisanal farm system, and it's made to never complain about. Understood. No, but it is really good. So I want to get you this stuff because if you're fasting, this stuff will help you
I'm
fast.
fine, bro. Like whatever.
You are tough. Rick is a pirate.
I'm drinking Monster. I'm fine.
I want to tell the people one thing, all right?
I see people get these stem cells and shit, and they're still turning ligaments. I don't know. Does shit even work? I'm just saying. No offense. I'm just saying. Like, does it even work?
Rick is a pirate, and you are a
Fire!
real. He is a real pirate, and
Sorry,
and
Jeff. I yelled the mic.
Hey, I'm 47. Imagine my 16-year-old self opening up a Ride BMX magazine,
And they see me.
seeing this guy.
Hey, you should BMX, man.
No, Rick, no.
It goes on and on and on, on and on and on. You just started a new song. No.
You know, so like, dude, we are the ultimate 80s band right now. Like Gibson should be putting us together.
No, you're
and-
like Clark Kent, and I'm like fucking the cracked out dude.
That's what I'm saying. But we're such a great spy versus spy like pairing.
Where's James Gunn at when we need him? We got your new characters right here.
Yeah, of course, but I want to tell the viewers at home this was my first impression of you.
What was it?
I opened up a Ride BMX magazine,
And
those
everyone listen before he starts. Chris was an accomplished pro BMXer, radster himself.
just got in the BMX Hall of Fame.
We'll talk about that.
Pro BMX dirt jumper. But anyway, this was when I was a little kid and I was just BMXing, and I opened up Ride BMX in like 1993 or 94 circa, and I see Rick getting married with the soles of his shoes showing in
Airwalk.
the photograph. It was
Airwalk.
Airwalk.
And I was turning
it-
to the side, kissing her, and so you could see we positioned. And
I
it was
saw-
brown and white. The photo was brown and white to give it a vintage look.
Fast forward like 7 or 8 years, and we're teammates. And to bring this to full circle, I have
For
a
Free
gift for Free Agent.
Yeah, we were teammates on Free Agent. By
I have
the
a
way.
gift that I brought you.
Where's it at? I like gifts.
It's
I like
over
gifts.
here.
Oh my gosh! Look at this. What? Dude. Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
So that's a That's a flip, but it's a flip 180. It's like a 90. I'm going into the hip. It's like a flip over a hip.
Yeah, you're kind
see
of
it?
getting like corked out on dirt.
In
Vert
the
to
middle?
dirt. That was like
Grab that
2002, I think.
Yeah, well,
You got
listen,
it.
you know what I was trying to do is I was always trying to shoot a diversified shot. And when you get all these ads, you're like, okay, I'm going to do a shot on dirt. I'm going to do a shot on flatland. I'm going to do a shot on park or street. And I was trying to be diversified. This is a gift.
This is a gift. So
I'm going to
this,
sign this shit and sell it, bro. Thanks.
I think
You know what I mean?
we should start the bidding at 3,000 for a signature. If you have a small business or a bar, this would fit really nicely inside of your space.
Fuck, dude.
we
Since
do-
you cut your hair, you become a business fucking man.
This
Thanks
is
to
like
you.
QVC for action sports. So you should make your bids on this now. But
Chris,
just like,
10%. I'll give you 10%.
hey,
Keep going.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll put it in. I'll put it into the Bitcoin.
Dude, this is
Hey,
60 grand at Bitcoin right now.
so
So this is dope, dude. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. This is really cool.
I
Where did
saw
you
this-
get this?
So I got this at the Free Agent offices. As sadly, Free Agent is coming to an end right now for the brand.
It did for both of us years ago.
So for the viewers at home, it's like it's like that movie Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg, where it's like Steel Dragon. He wants to sing, and he's singing with Steel Dragon, and I'm singing with the Motley Crue guy himself, with a Rick Thorne. I'm in the team with this guy, and then it gets better.
Does it?
I have more.
You have one of
I have
yourself
an-
over there. I want to see.
I do have one of myself.
Let's see you. Let's see. Let's see. This is a. Put it in front of this one. Put it in front of this one.
Just
Yeah.
for a second.
No,
here.
leave it there. It's cool. It's
so I
cool. It's all
wanted-
good.
I wanted
No,
the
no.
view-
Put it flat. Yeah, it's fine.
So I wanted the viewers to see this. So
So
this.
Chris used to go upside down too.
What up?
Look at that. Look at that.
You know what I'm talking about. So this was me in '99. And this was for a photo shoot for the free agent catalog at Sheep Hills. So sick. Sheep Hills still rocking and rolling, still going today in Costa Mesa. And yeah, so this was for trade show. There was a trade show at Interbike, and so me and Rick were being displayed to sell the free agent brand, of course.
And they paid us to do that.
They did. We got paid to ride bikes, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
So I got another.
So this is a good shot. This is sick. How
Thank you.
old were you right here?
In this photograph, I was 21.
Young buck.
Young buck.
How long
you know.
were you living in California at the time?
This was like 1999 or year 2000. So I was living in California like 2 years, and I'm from Florida originally, and so
What city in Florida?
in Melbourne, which
Melbourne.
is like right where Kelly Slater's from, Cocoa Beach.
It's also Dave Brumlow.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
And
Also,
is Rob Nolly from that area too?
he's from Florida, but
Yeah.
Orlando-ish.
Yeah, but I know Brumlow is definitely from Melbourne. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Remember Brumlow used to do shows with like Blink 182, and he was like, talk about moving and shaking. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, it was crazy. Like, I remember years went by, and I was like, I can't believe he booked Blink 182 in like Melbourne. And also,
Oh yeah,
Dave
because
is-
he was doing shows. He had a show. He had a place. I'm pretty sure it was called the Brothel,
yes.
and that's where he not what you're thinking, but that's where punk bands played in Florida. And he booked that was his club. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he's part owner.
Well, he did a lot of hardcore shows there, and
Yeah,
it
the
was a
hardcore
skate
shows.
park. Mark Losi used to shoot there. You
Oh
know,
wait, is that
and
and that was called? Oh, that no.
the brothel.
Wait, the skate park was called the Brothel. Was
Yeah.
also the venue where the bands played.
He would have a lot of hardcore shows in that
Okay.
era, like
Okay.
Sensefield used to play and shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, okay. So at Matt Hoffman's Until Monkeys Fly, when I had long hair, I filmed a whole segment at the brothel for that, and that was where and Mark Eaton had shot it because we were in Florida doing Sprocket Jockey shows.
And you were rich with the long hair.
Yeah, I was super rich. I was just got fresh off of busting tables from the Olive Garden. Back then, I still had to have a job and go do shows, bro. It wasn't like it is now.
Oh man.
These kids nowadays, I'm glad that they're able to get sponsored and have all these venues and all these outlets and the online and the skate parks and the presence that they could do to make a career out of it. I think it's amazing. By any means, I'm far from bitter about it. The way we had to do it, even before you came along, was a whole nother trip. When you came along, I felt like you guys were spoiled. Go back even 10 years before you came along, it was like way different, dude.
I believe it.
But
I
anyhow,
believe it.
the brothel was cool. So Deb Brumlow. So you're from Florida.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And so you moved out to California.
I moved out to California.
What was that like? You probably knew a lot of people though at the time, right?
Okay,
In the
so
BMX world, right?
So BMX in Florida, what's so cool about Florida is that they have a BMX racing scene. You know, we got the orange clay, and
Huge.
there's a track circuitry in Florida that's just fantastic. And so they had kind of these little tributaries, if you will. Rick Nye, the science guy, and these tributaries.
Water ionizer, by the way.
They flow in. The water flows in as a tributary. You could look it up on the Wikipedia.
What is that word again?
A tributary.
What does that mean?
So it's like a river flows, and then you have these other little small rivers that flow from that river. And in one of those rivers,
That's just
Rick,
like you just say like, what did you say it again?
tributary,
No, you just say like, oh look, that water goes over there and then comes back around to there. It's the same thing.
right into the ionizer.
Yeah, right into
Rick's
that water
body.
ionizer, and then it forms mineral water.
So anyway, they had all these rad tracks, and then they had dirt jumping, and I was like, holy shit, Fuzzy Hall was in the magazines. Sick. And that was like
Fuzzy's rad.
the beginning of dirt jumping was in BMX Plus, and also a little bit in Ride BMX on a couple of VHSs. And I was like, I want to dirt jump, and I kind of want to race, but then I just went full dirt jump. Made contacts because Florida's happening. Met Corey Nastasio when I was
He's from Florida,
yes,
but what city?
he's from West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach.
Yeah, And,
Corey Nasty, aka Nasty. What up?
if
Shout
you're,
out.
if you're watching at home. Corey Nastasio, dirt jump legend.
What if they're not watching it at home though? What if they're on their phone, like in their
If,
car?
sorry, I'm like back at Johnny Carson. Are you a fan of the Johnny Carson? If you know,
Who?
Johnny Carson.
Yeah, I know Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson.
These kids don't know John. These kids don't even know who friggin' Tony Hawk is at this point.
I know.
You know, they're
But
like they're too like, what's next? What's next? What's next? What's next? You
But
know?
I do have a favorite quote from Johnny Carson.
What is it?
Johnny Carson said, "Before it's all over, you'll have used everything." It's a great quote.
I disagree.
Rick is a contrarian. I want everybody to know.
And if you haven't noticed, Chris is somewhat of a librarian because he's got all these fucking words I've never heard of. What was that word you just called me? What is it?
Yeah, a contrarian. No,
What
no,
is
no.
it? What is it? What is it?
He's not a contrarian.
Chris
no.
is secretly like Rain Man. You're like Rain Man right now. You got all these words and shit.
No. No, I was watching a social media post that you had the other day, and you were talking about superstitions being bullshit.
It is.
But there's a cool thing about you that is like, I take back, you're not contrarian. You're like a no bullshit person, but you're so yourself, and that's what's inspiring about you, is that like you see the world in your way and you don't waver. You're 56 years old. You're still BMXing. You're still pushing Stoke. You're still pushing Radness.
Yeah.
And like that's
Thanks,
like,
dude. Yeah.
yeah. That's something that I notice about you, and you're your own person, like 100%. Like,
What do you got to lose, right?
Sing along, ride along.
Let's do it. Single. I did one before I came here. I did the Chili Peppers one.
Time to live.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the Beastie Boys, The Time for Living.
That was good.
Dude,
That
I
was a-
watched that when I saw that, and I was like, oh my God, this guy has thought of an idea that nobody's ever
You
done.
know why? You know why I did that though?
Why?
Learn to learn how to sing better. That's the only reason I do it. And I've done over 500, and my singing got better. That's why I started a new band. It worked. It freaking worked.
What's your new band's name?
Stay rad.
Dude, I got to come to one of your shows.
Okay, wait. So we need to back up. We got to back up to the. Move these now, Jeff. Okay. Yeah. So librarian. Oh, he wants to get the wheel back. Yeah, let's move these right here. Just good right here. Yeah, you're perfect. Okay. So back to the Johnny Carson quote. You'll try everything before you're. What is it again?
No, Johnny said, before it's all over, you'll have used everything. And Johnny was that host of late night, so he was always doing different skits, and his show went on forever. He was the first guy that ever did like Conan O'Brien stuff.
I guess there's some. I mean, I guess it's all how you look at it. I guess. I mean, you could say like I looked at that quote like I hate it when people go, "Don't knock it till you try it," or "You don't know till you try it." I'm like, no, I know. I don't need to try it. I don't. You know. I know that's you saying like you're curious about something. So, well, that's different. Curiosity is different. Not like, well, you don't know till you try it. Well, there's some things I will never do because I know that that's not for me.
You know.
Yeah, everybody does. You know, like you know, that's not my thing. Oh, don't know, but you don't know till you try it. Yeah, we do. So that's what I thought that quote sounded like to me. But he's probably thinking like. Before you died, you'd used everything. Is that what you said again?
Yes, and to kind of let everybody know, and
Him
look,
like using his art, his craft, maybe is what he's
yes,
talking about.
and if you're watching it on your phone, or if you're watching, check out Johnny Carson. He's like Conan O'Brien, but the first of his kind, and talking about comedy and things like that, and just like entertainment, and that's like one of the quotes that I live by, is that because you before it's all over, you know, because you can't get bummed about stuff that happened, and you have to carry on. So you're like, yeah, this happened, I move forward, right? This happened, I can't use that anymore. I have to do this to cope, or whatever it is. You're constantly moving forward.
Yes.
And that's something that you do, like, you know, as a BMXer,
You
and
have to, bro.
as somebody who is, you're kind of like, you're like a full rock star. Like my 16-year-old self opening up the Ride BMX magazine, you getting married with the shoes. Now I'm on your show, right?
We're here.
And it's like, and we were teammates, and it's like, how the hell did that happen? Right?
And
Like,
also too, I want to clear something up about the free agent thing.
Yes,
Back then,
yes.
I had nothing to do with anything. You know, they treated me the same way they treated you.
Yes. Well,
And I'm just being real with you with that. And I think that
No, I understand.
some sponsors do, like you like, people don't know this in this world of what we do, but like sponsors, you wake up one day and like, oh, well, you know, maybe things could change, or they want to shift gears, or their promotion's different or whatever. And you're just trying to be like, well, I'm still ripping. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why am I, And it's just like someone else may come in with some kooky ideas. So I never had, I'm just going to say this because I talked to you before about this. Are you meditating or what? What are you doing?
Yes.
You getting ready for this one?
I'm
I'm
fully
nothing,
receiving.
I had nothing to do with you not being on free agent.
Of course, and I'm so glad
At
that we're
all,
able.
at all. Why would I want anyone to ever? Well, I've never been the guy that's been like, oh man, get rid of him and get me. I was already there. What the fuck? Why would I say anything like that? I never did that. So I want you to know that. Because I thought maybe you might have thought that. That's why.
No, I never thought that.
That's not my style.
I've been through a lot in life as a pro athlete. You know, you have.
Well, when they got rid of me, they got Tom Haugen.
Yes.
Which was crazy because they just said later to me the same way, and I was like, and I wasn't gonna say, Tom, what'd you do? It's just
right.
like that's just the powers that be have the powers that it's their brand. They're gonna do what they want with it. You know.
Of course, and
you know?
and so when I was on free agent, this is actually a cool way.
Because you were the first rider that was on there doing tricks.
First rider on there doing
not
tricks.
Not racer, freestyler.
But I was the first athlete that free agent brought on that was on TV. That was on ESPN, Fox Sports, and I was on consistently.
Well, which contest did you compete in again?
I was in the dirt jump contest.
Did you do the X Games too, or just the Vans Triple Crown?
I did X Games. I did Vans Triple Crown. I did Gravity Games. You know, I placed consistently, and like you said, I'm still ripping, so I want to keep going. And so the thing is, when your name came up, I was like, yes, we need a team. We need a team. This is a big company. We need a team. And your media and who you were, and at the time, you were so funny and full of life, and just BMX Hoffman sprocket jockeys like. For those at home, Matt Hoffman, he rode for Matt Hoffman, and then he's my freaking teammate, and I was stoked. And so I was like, oh my God, we're building this team, right? And so then it was business for them. And, you know, when we're emotional and we're trying to make our dreams happen, you know, we're wanting to do more. And then I got off the team. They let me go because I was a little crazy, but I was still on TV, but I was like trying to figure out life at 23. Right. And then you were on there, you know, doing your thing, and you brought your bikes on and everything. And I just wanted to be like, I was still a little kid. I was like 23 going on like 15.
Yep.
So I didn't understand shit. And I mean, and this is for people at home. It's like to stoke everybody out. It's like I'm 47. I just went from 27 probably to 38 in my mind. Right. Because there's always this, right?
Well, yeah.
We're always, you know, how old are your kids?
My kids are 17 and 19, but I just think what you're saying though about the mindset is like being involved with action sports and stuff keeps you in a youthful mindset because you're looking at life different.
Yes,
you know, I think, but those days are like free agent. I mean, you know, it is what it is, and
yes.
and it was, but it was weird how it ended with me because, like, I sold all these bikes. I had a line of bikes with them. And I sold a lot of bikes, and I took their bike sales up high because at the time I was all over TV, so that helped. I put them in a video game.
You were everywhere.
I was in Tony Hawk's video game called American Wasteland, and I had free agent bikes on my back. So when you're playing my character, and free agent didn't pay a dime for that, they got in that. Now I'm not here to whine and complain about anything, but sometimes I'm just like, how am I getting booted? For like, you just got what you paid me a year, you couldn't have been in Tony Hawk's video game. So like, how are you getting like, huh? You're scratching your head like, wait, what? Doesn't make sense.
A, athlete, B, businessman, C, just like personality. You have like speaking of video game characters, I was in the TJ Lavin's Ultimate BMX. I was a character.
You?
Yeah. And you were in Tony Hawk's video game.
I forgot about TJ's game. Yeah. Who else was in that?
Chris Doyle, Dave Frymouth was in it. Other dudes, Joey Garcia, I think, was in it. It was so good. It was good. It was THQ, but it was like, a long time ago. But I just want to go back to you is that you have like every bit of thing about you, like colorful personality, right? Athlete and businessman. So like when you're saying this, I don't get bitter. I get somebody that gets the business and understands and can
but people get
articulate it.
intimidated. People get intimidated at times by your personality or their ego or what they think is like. But you know, we're talking about something that happened 20 years ago.
Right. And as an athlete,
keep it moving. You learn from every experience that you have, and you either learn in a good way or bad way. and you carry on the way you're going to carry on.
Before it's over, you'll have used everything.
Before it's over, you used everything.
Johnny
yeah.
Carson. Look up Johnny Carson
Before
if
this,
you're at home.
listen, he's got a point. Before this podcast is over, I will have used up all this Monster in my. It's going to go right in my belly because I have not ate shit in 2 days except Monster.
Hey,
Body by Monster.
props to you for doing the fasting and thinking about your physique and staying in shape.
Oh
and,
yeah, dude. I'm the hardest on myself. for
Hey,
that.
I just lost 15 pounds. You know?
Yeah, but you
Because
don't even look like what were you thought you were fat or something.
getting fluffy.
How old are you?
47.
Wait till you're 50.
I was getting fluffy.
No, dude. When you turn 50, you'll eat like a donut and grow tits.
Oh my god. Oh, by the way,
You'll be like, what the fuck?
Hey.
And then you'll be like, okay, maybe just a cookie. And then you're like, what? Now I got a love handle? I used to be able to eat 12 of these.
Oh my
No,
god.
you're done, bro. It's a wrap.
Dude, hey, you know, like when people watch the shows and they're like, but wait, there's more, right? Look at this. I got another gift
What is it?
for you.
Is it money? Oh, another. What is it?
Look
Let's
at
see.
this right here, baby.
Oh,
Let's
the
put
toe
this,
up. The toe up.
put this right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And
The
then we
toe
get
up.
this on the camera
The toe up
here.
foot plant on the
All
pillar.
right. So this is the free agent advertisement, and so this was back around the time of the first photo we saw. This is the Van Skate Park, I think in Orange.
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
And cool story about this was that you just did the Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Ride Along Sing Along. And you just did the Red Hot Chili Peppers. The opening day of this skate park had the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They dropped this red curtain, and then the Red Hot Chili Peppers played at this skate park when it opened in like 1999, and I never forgot that. That's where this ad was shot. I got these from the walls of Free Agent as they were closing the business, and I was like, I got to get these to Rick.
Thanks, dude.
And
Appreciate it.
And how cool is it that I get to give it to you on the show?
This is super cool. Thank you, bro. And listen, I specifically wanted to do that as well because at the time I just had my signature shoe, and you could see my thorn crown on the bottom of the shoe. I positioned that to look so you could see the bottom of the shoe. So I was piggybacking off the ad to promote my shoe as well.
It's so rad.
Yeah.
Hey,
No
oh
wonder
my
they fired
God.
me.
Hey, I don't
No
want-
wonder. Hey, you're promoting your shoe? What are you doing? You're not supposed to have a shoe.
Hey, I don't want this show to end.
It's not going to end. This is great, dude.
No,
Thanks.
this show that I'm on with you right now.
Oh, I know. We'll,
so cool.
You know what? Before it's over, we will gone through everything. This is also for sale. If anyone's interested, Chris, how much is this one for sale?
That one is actually going for $1,500.
Yeah, that's my dog.
That would look-
Booyah shaka.
This would look great on the wall of your dentist office. If you're a dentist somewhere in the Midwest, you can have Rick come in. He's got a couple tattoo removals.
I can shoot a photo and put next to it.
He's gonna get some
Brush
work
your
done.
teeth.
Hey, Burt Reynolds would go.
What's going on? What's going on, Joe?
I saw you do
Go,
that.
get on my camera. Get on my camera. What's going on in this episode? I'm in the Twilight Zone.
I've seen some of your stand-up
So,
online.
Chris, how much are you going to sell yours for?
Keep that.
You're not selling it?
Keep it.
You can't take it with you. Remember, before life is over, you went through everything. Where the fuck Johnny
But
Carson
I'll
said?
tell you why I keep it.
What?
Because of
What is
Hoopty
that?
Bikes.
What is that?
So Hoopty Bikes is my business. I started it in 2009.
Okay.
And it was my way of reconnecting to bikes after I retired. Because I fully retired in 2007 from competition. By 2009, I started this business in San Francisco.
Oh, 9? You
And
started that? Okay.
I have a shop downtown that's more of like a special projects arena because Hoopty Bikes is Los Angeles mobile bike repair. So if you're in Los Angeles and you need your bike repaired at your house, that's what we do. And I have that.
You go to
at
people's
my shop.
houses to fix like 10 speeds and shit, mountain bikes
I
and shit?
fix everything that's
Do they make 10 speeds still? It's
Class
old school.
2 pedal assist e-bikes and bicycles. Of
So you do a
course.
lot of work on the e-bikes probably?
E-bikes are now 50%, and but we don't do any of the moto e-bikes. We only do the pedal assist 20-mile-an-hour e-bikes that are like bicycles with a little bit of the boost, You know, on the flat bottom of the vert ramp, you need a little bit of boost.
And I used to pedal on the flat bottom. They'd give me shit.
Dude, vert and dirt, I think have a little bit of like this because it's like, dude, vert was epic. Like you guys got to look up Rick. I know you're fans. I know you know him. You love him, but look him up as a vert rider back in the day.
Yeah, we got to look you up too, Chris.
Of course, look up me for the dirt jumping. But anyway, so this particular photo, like you said, is going to be in my shop and just keeping it for my collection. And so I have a shop.
No, I'm not going to sell these.
But we're
unless. No, I'm not going to sell them. But I have a theory on that. I have so much memorabilia,
Yes.
but I've sold a lot of it too. And some of my friends are like, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, this guy wants to give me $500 for this t-shirt. And just follow me.
Yes.
My kids respect everything I've done. I put some stuff in some museums already. Not all of it, some stuff. Valley Relics in the Valley, they got a bunch of stuff of my stuff. I haven't gone to the BMX Hall of Fame yet. I would like to get some stuff in there. But the reality is, what am I going to do with it?
True.
I'm going to die one day. Not trying to be like, "Ugh," but it's the facts.
Yes.
And my kids would go through my shit and be like, there's a bunch of t-shirts and shit. And they'll probably give it away to Goodwill because they don't know, because they didn't earn it, and they don't know the value of it.
True.
Because I didn't force it down their head of like, this is my X Games jersey. Now, if someone wants to give me $1,000 for an X Games jersey, I already lived it. Now, granted, I didn't sell everything. I had my first uniform when I was 15 years old from Continental Bikes, framed, and with the uni pants. They were called uni, and the jersey. But
JT Racing.
But I don't want, JT. But I don't want to look. I'm sorry, I'm going to this rant about this, but I don't want to look at the past all the time. I already did it.
Yes.
I'm not staying there.
Yes.
Because I see a lot of people on BMX, especially. There's this whole, and I get it, man. You're doing your thing. There's these little subcultures or these little cliques about the old the 80s and shit. That's gone. I'm not trying to relive it. I already lived the 80s. I don't want the 80s back. I already lived it. I'm going forward.
I worked that out with my psychologist.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you constantly see things of the past, you're mentally just in the fucking past.
Shout out
Does
to
that make sense?
Shout out to Dr. Joel, my PhD level psychologist. Now, seriously, I do.
Is Dr. Joel cool?
Dr. Joel is so rad.
Is that Billy Joel?
No, Dr. Joel.
We didn't start the fire. We are running, but the body done it. No, I'm just saying these are great. I'm not trying to shit on these things. These are great. I actually think these are really fucking cool. I'm glad that you gave me these, honest.
Oh, yeah.
But I might be
Of
like
course.
90 going, I guys, probably sorry. All my fans are dead. Who's going to buy it?
Hey, I have news for you.
What?
Okay. For what we've done in the sport, there's so many people that like when I'm not thinking about it, because I'm in the BMX Hall of Fame. Like, do you get in the Hall of Fame?
No,
yet?
I didn't get any Hall of Fame.
It's coming.
I'm the most hated.
Our contribution to the sport is a lot like baseball in like the 1930s or the 1940s, where it's like time went on and people were like, well, those guys really cracked some home runs. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And dude, you're a legend where you don't even realize how big your impact is because you're really close, forest for the trees, right? And so it's like that thing that you've done, in the sport is you keep living it, you keep going forward. You're fasting at 56 and talk about inspiration, right? Like, dude, it's
I'm just going to keep riding. Do you ever? Thanks for saying that, brother. I appreciate you so much.
inspiring.
But do you ever find like these things brought up? And like, I'm not trying to shit on looking at the past. You do whatever you want. You have, I used to have all my stuff on the wall of the past, and then one day I was like, well, it's cool. I kept that stuff, and I appreciate it. I'm proud of it, and I love it with all my heart. And I don't sell everything that I've kept. But I also don't display everything. I just have it, right?
Right.
But when you look at something and you look at the past, it's just a reflection of like, oh, that was a great time. That's really cool. All right, next. That's kind of how I interpret things.
I understand.
Of like, because do you ever like go through something and then you realize, oh, I did all that stuff. That's me. I don't really ever think, like, I don't wake up brushing my teeth going, I was on MTV Cribs. You know what I mean? I used to host a show for ESPN. Look at me, I'm so great.
Oh my God,
I don't think of that
dude.
shit. And then someone would say something like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Because you're always thinking of like, what's next? What's next? What's
You
next?
have to be thinking what's next. You have to be taking care of yourself. You got to be thinking positive. You got to think about how we can get through this life and how we can continue to be, productive. It's like, when my past was over in bikes, in riding bikes professionally, and then I started this. I was like, what do I do well? I was like, oh, I always fixed my bikes. I always enjoyed fixing my bikes. So the thing that we do in Los Angeles with Hoopty Bikes is you can book us. We come to your house, and I will tune your bike the way that I would tune my bike I would compete on.
Oh, okay.
So the bikes are where you're basically
Dialed.
You're getting something that the shop would never give you, and I'm doing it at your house. And
you're saying like typical bike shops wouldn't give it that much love and care.
No, they don't, because they're inundated. They're doing sales. They're selling accessories. They only have so much time, whatever. But you hire us. We come to your house. We get your bike dialed in, and that's my way of connecting to the passion into the future. So it's like my past is there, you know, and what got me actually into bicycles from BMX, right? Because we're BMX centric, BMX heads, like skate heads, right? Rock and roll, you know, guitar heads from. You ever follow Gibson USA? CHIBSON? No. It's awesome, and it's like it's like guitar memes. It's hilarious. So you go on Instagram and you just. I'm not even. I rode to music, like the sing along.
Well, we all ride to the music.
When I rode to like the Misfits, right? I would turn that on and rock.
Get you hyped up.
Oh, it'd get me hyped up immediately. They'd be like, okay, go, you know. But anyway, as far as like past to future and keeping with kind of our show's narrative is inspirational. This is me today. And I love it. But I do the comedy. I can't wait to start doing
Wait. Before we get to comedy, I'm going to talk to comedy. The Hoopty Bikes, though, anyone out there that wants to get their bike fixed, let them see your shirt there. The mic's kind of in the way.
Ta-da!
No, go the other way. There you go. Hooptybikes.com.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
So that's cool. That's cool. So you service all like LA metropolitan
pretty
area?
Much greater LA area. You know, if you're.
What about
within,
Orange
like,
County? Is that too far for you?
It's too far. However, there are alternatives that I hook people up with when they text me or email me, and it's yeah, so this is a way for me to connect the passion of bikes into the future, like you're saying, like you're doing, you know, sing-along stuff. TM fucking Z, this guy.
Oh, yeah,
and the X Games Legends program, this guy, like, dude, you like Motley Crue, you like Kickstart My Heart, this guy embodies it inside of a person, Rick Thorne. You know what I'm talking about? Look at this guy. I want to do the comedy with you.
Yeah, we'll get to your comedy, dude. Wait, okay, when I heard you were doing comedy, you know what you got when you
I'm doing comedy right now.
I know. When you do your like stuff like that, you look like Jim Carrey a little bit.
I got a little bit of that.
Not you. I don't even want to freaking say that because I hate it when people go, you know what you look like? I look like me. I sound like me. I ain't trying to walk through this earth and be anybody else but me.
You are you.
No, but you know what I mean. No, people
Rick's
get
like,
I'm Rick Thorne, bitch. You know, people, yeah, like this. I'm Rick Thorne, bitch. Kind of like Rick James, but a little whiter. I'm Rick Thorne.
Two eyes right there.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Oh shit,
bro.
I could do that right away.
We just made it happen.
Hold on, let me take off my ring. Oh yeah. I'm Rick Thorne, bitch.
Yo, dude. That's like some Carrot Top shit. That's like, but that's gonna be yours now.
You know how many times I put this in like the Olive Garden eating? To go back to like the horrifying Olive Garden and put it in your pasta. I go, come here, Virginia. What the fuck is this? And they got teeth in there.
Hey,
one time, my mom buddy was dating Paris Hilton. He goes, go fuck with her. This is a true story. I didn't mean to name drop and sound like a cheese ball, but I got to because it was Paris Hilton. It was funny because she's all prestigious, you know, like, you know who she is. She's you know, the way she carries herself. She's a celebrity. And I walk over and I go, hey, what's up? And she had knew me and I go, pink. And I put him in her drink. And she goes, you are so disgusting. And I was like, and I took a drink and downed it, put my teeth back in, kept it moving.
Hey, you drank the drink.
I mean, hey,
waste not, want not.
I'm just saying. You know?
I got something for you.
What?
First off, this is empty.
You want another one?
Hell yeah!
There's coffee ones. There's coffee ones in there.
I'm partying with Rick Thorne.
Oh fuck! You're gonna drive crazy out of here. Yeah. There's. They got Coffee Monster.
I would love one.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I would love one.
Well, it looks like Jeff's gonna get it for you. All right, we're gonna keep it moving.
Hey,
yeah.
So Rick, I got to tell you something. I got something for you that ties
Another
in.
thing? You got something else? You're bringing all kinds of gifts.
No, well, this is like more of a mental gift.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, so comedy
Yeah, let's talk comedy.
Comedy to me, right? It ties right back into you when I say this is fear of failure.
Oh, you wanted a coffee one. That's okay.
Fear of
Give him this and the coffee one.
reprimand. Right? Fear of failure.
Wait, who's that? I know that band song.
I don't know what that, but I want you to sing that on your next ride along.
Oh, I've already done that. That's Dag Nasty.
Dag Nasty.
I've already
Fear
done
of
it. I've already done that song. That one's
is,
not cold.
Oh my God, thank
And
you.
this one's
thank
cold.
you. Oh my God, thank you.
Fear of failure. Fear of reprimand. Yeah.
I
Two
remember.
big things I've never had.
Yeah.
Never doubted what I had inside.
So when
What
you're
I-
on
yeah,
when you're
yeah.
on stage, and
That's Dag Nasty, dude.
I started doing stand-up comedy in San Francisco in 2010, and because San Francisco's used to have a ton of places to go do comedy. So
They
like,
don't anymore?
They do, but they don't, because San Francisco's it's changed. It's just
The property values changed, and people probably
it's
couldn't
just
afford
there used to be
stay
a
open.
dive bar in every corner.
Yeah, they
And-
couldn't
and-
afford to stay open.
and it's condensed, and then the property value, right? Everything changes.
Well, you know,
but-
drinking's down, by the way. So a lot of this is my theory. A lot of the bars you see, especially on the Strip, they're not making money off of alcohol sales anymore. You know what they're making money off of? The digital billboards that they put on their property that are huge. That's where they're making their money.
Sunset Boulevard.
Yes, that's where they're making their money to stay open.
Wow.
Because people aren't paying $16 to go in to have a beer, and then they drop another. You know, they might even say, "Here's $20, keep the tip," for one beer. I just don't, and I think that that's affected the drinking.
Absolutely,
you
people
know,
are
it's like-
drinking less, which is good.
But I'm just saying, just to comment on what you're saying, why those clubs probably closed. They were probably relying on alcohol sales.
Of
and
course.
and then the leases go up, the rent goes up, and everything
Absolutely,
goes up. It's like we got to be
Things
forced
change.
out of it.
People
Yeah.
are staying at home, right? People
Yeah.
are staying at home. I also have a theory that the virtual reality. You'll love this because you're a mind melter. The virtual
Mind melter. Another
virtual-
like you're like a fucking mind psychologist, fucking Jim Carrey, American Psycho.
Rick. I've been doing the work.
Okay, you've been studying the fucking dictionary.
No. But listen, my theory is that artificial intelligence is going to start to give us everything that we would ever want to see. And talk about being spoiled. You're going to open up your phone and be like, I want to see, Brad Pitt play football. And then you look at it and you're like, hey, he's a football player. And then you're going to be like, now what? Stand-up comedy, live and direct, right? Rick Thorne at the Oaks Tavern here in the Valley, right? Chris Duncan there, with Rick, whatever,
Let's do a show together,
right?
bro.
I would love to. It's gonna happen. But
Are you still currently doing stand-up on the regular right now?
Heck yeah, I'm still hopping on the mic, and I never stopped. And this is kind of a little bit of like a curveball. So if you look at another podcast called Fly on the Wall with Dana Carvey and David Spade, there's a Tony Hawk episode where Tony's on the Dana Carvey podcast, and it's the first time because I've I've worked with Dana Carvey for many years.
Oh, that's right. You did. That's right. Yeah.
Behind the scenes, and opened for him and stuff.
What did you do? What did you do with him?
I'll tell you what I did. I almost became Steve Carell right before COVID. We were working on a project that Dana wrote.
That's right. You told me this.
And what happened was everything was, and it's really funny to say because it's like I was playing twin brothers. Dana wrote it. He hired a skeleton crew. His family was involved, and then COVID hit, and then everything got canned. But here's the thing, though. This took off. Mobile bike repair during COVID, bike riding took off. So I never stopped doing comedy. As soon as I can get back on the mic, about every quarter, sometimes like weekly, I get on the mic to keep it going, right? And you can see me now. I'm doing shtick on the show right now as we go because
I get it. I understand. Yeah.
But I just... So anyway, if you listen to that podcast it's the Dana Carvey Fly on the Wall with Tony Hawk, Dana talks about me like my eyes like bugged out because we work together, but it's like I'm working with Dana Carvey. I'm like, I feel like the Garth character like in real life when I'm like, it's Dana Carvey.
Maybe you guys could revisit it.
Maybe we'll see, but listen to the Tony Hawk on the Fly on the Wall and it kind of blew my mind that he gave me props but I learned a lot from Dana. Entertainment's changed. Dana's idea on this show we were making was he said, I just want to make 2 to 4 to 10 until we sell 2 to 4 to like Netflix or whatever. And it almost went. I learned a lot. I've opened for Dana at small clubs for many years, and so I I love comedy. I love performing. It's from the riding, right? You ride. You want to continue into the future.
Yeah, it's another level of like just expressing yourself.
Right.
Because riding was always at least with me, it was an expression.
I got to tell you something. The other day I was in the valley. I was working on a job, and it was getting to be about 8:30 to 9 at night. And there was this dude in the neighborhood. He was, and he was on his guitar, and it was like I was like, that dude is unwinding, right? So like if you're,
Was he on the street?
it was just at a house.
Oh, you
in
heard
the
him in his
neighborhood,
house
and it was
jamming?
at night. It was like almost 9 at night, and the whole neighborhood could hear him jamming. And I don't know how to play music, so that's why I did comedy.
Right.
And so it's like you're saying, and this show's a big part about being motivating and being like,
Yeah,
what do you like to do?
Absolutely, yeah.
And I remember when I saw you recently when we decided and talked about doing this show. We were at Starbucks getting our coffee, and you showed me your torquer, and you were like so stoked, and you were like telling me how happy you were with the bike, and it was like so rad because I was like listening to this dude, 56-year-old guy, telling me how stoked he was on his BMX bike, and I just was like, this is what it's about. And comedy for me is a way to kind of express myself, and a lot of times people ask me, they're like, what kind of comedy do you do? And it's basically like, as you say, a librarian, I'm like Steve-O with like 20 more brain cells.
You're like Steve-O with 20 more. Okay.
Just a couple more. Just a couple more brain cells.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to do Jon Stewart. I'm doing me. I tell a lot of stories.
Why people think you do Jon Stewart or something?
No, because I'm not a political analyst.
Yeah.
And
Politics.
I can't tell you about that.
Well, politics and music and comedy is to your own preference, but I kind of veer away from a lot of that.
You're like, dude, you're rock and roll.
Because there's more to life than politics.
We gotta get
politics
away from that.
Well, because it's so
and
forced.
Relax our minds.
It's just wants to fuck with your brain, bro. They want to mess with your brain so bad, and then you just keep contributing to it, and they keep feeding it to you. I mean, even Jeff, I would come in here when I was watching the news, and I'd be all caught up in it. I haven't watched the news in 3 or 4 months. I just quit. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm falling into this. Because, when people you'll realize when you get older, people either get way more political or way less political.
Dude, yes.
And I think people get way more political because they get afraid of change, and they just kind of stuck in their ways, and they're afraid, and they're fearful, and they're more like, ah. And so,
it goes
you
like
could
this.
be, I'm sure someone's watching right now. They, you're talking about, yeah, you could be political all you want. I just, in my work, like you said, I try to keep maybe a little bit of it every now and then, but not really. I just got to stay away from it.
It goes.
Because there's so much more in life.
Fear of failure.
Fear of reprimand.
You got to watch this guy singing on his bike.
Yeah, bro, let's go. Let's do a sing-along. What's one of your favorite songs?
Oh, my gosh. Like,
I mean, we can do that Dag Nasty one again.
The Dag Nasty one, but I love
sings
Beastie
high.
Boys. I've been listening to a lot of Paul Wall.
Okay,
Paul Wall.
We can do Paul Wall.
Boys in the Bay. I've been listening to.
Spit it.
I'm not a rapper, but listen.
You're not. You look like you might be.
I could be.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just want to say that I love you, and I
love you too. BMX Hall of Fame before we get out of here.
Yeah.
Tell me about this. Tell me about this.
And I don't know how much longer we have, but
5 minutes.
So yeah, I got inducted into the BMX Hall of Fame in 2025.
And that's the Florida BMX Hall of Fame.
Florida BMX Hall of Fame, but it's a very prestigious Hall of Fame.
Not saying it's not. Every state's doing one. New York's getting ready to do one.
Yes.
I think Kansas City had one, or Missouri had one.
Corey Anastasio got inaugurated into my Hall of Fame class, and Dave Brumlow.
What year?
Rob Nolly. It was 2025 And,
so it's new.
Chad DeGroot got in my class.
Oh, those are all the homies. Yeah.
And you know what? Shout out to Swampfest. If you're watching right now, go and search Swampfest. It's like BMX and Burning Man had a baby. I guess they burn it.
It's pretty crazy.
It's crazy, but that's in Florida.
It's pretty rad. And they got skating there as well.
It's a 10-year thing. Shout out, Colt Crew and
Trey Jones, right?
Trey Jones, bro.
Let's go.
And so I go to Swampfest now, and then I'm there, and I'm like, whoa, and Catfish is on the mic, and he's put me on the mic this past year. He's like, we got a Hall of Famer here, and I'm on the mic, and there's 10,000 people, and I'm so stoked because I'm just like, it feels like I'm on like a radio show block
time
party.
to do your comedy skit. I said, hey, check it out.
Well, you know, and so yeah, BMX Hall of Fame, and that was awesome, and it's a pleasure to share that now and here and now and the whole thing. Right here, right now.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah. That's a
Maybe
good
we
one.
do that. So we'll figure out a song to do.
Yeah, that I don't know.
but-
That song's I never liked.
But Rick, I have to tell you one thing. Like, did you ever think to yourself, like, I know you don't have a lot of fear of failure. I don't think this guy knows fear. He doesn't.
no,
process fear.
everybody has knows fear.
But I remember when I first became a pro BMXer, and people were like, dude, you really did it. And I was like, I did do it. I got this. I'm a pro BMXer. I'm making BMX bikes my job. And that's all fine and well until you hear the guy who's mic'd up next to the guy with the camera, and he goes, hey, Chris, are you ready to jump off the cliff over the Jeep in 15 minutes? And real quick, you start fantasizing about office life. You start fantasizing about team building, Microsoft, you know, Outlook.
Oh, you did. You
right?
did. You were like, you were down with it.
I'm like, I gotta jump over the Jeep. Yeah, that's right. I did get booked to jump off this cliff.
Oh,
over
you're
a
saying for a
Jeep.
thing you booked.
Yeah, and you're like, you're just up there like, oh yeah, I wish I had like a regular job now because I don't want
Nah.
to go to the hospital today.
Nah.
But that actually happened to me once. I was up and I was booked to jump off this cliff over a Jeep, and I'm taking forever. And fun fact, you were there.
What?
It was for a Fox Sports thing. This was like 25 years ago.
What, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 or
Yes.
something? Oh, I see.
And so
Okay.
I was jumping. There's so much that we've lived. And so I'm getting ready to jump off this cliff. And so I'm up there, and it's like 45 minutes. And so eventually, like, they're getting pissed. But I'm like trying to get the wind right. I'm trying not to go to the hospital.
You're
It's
trying to like talk yourself into doing it.
Right. And so all of a sudden, like, I'm looking down in Video Village, and I see this little kid come out of one of the trailers, and then really quickly I realize, I'm like, that's not a little kid, because they have cigarettes and they're packing their pack, and then it starts getting, the person gets closer. It's Wee Man.
Was he smoking?
They send Wee Man up. I guess at the time he's smoking. I smoked. I quit 25 times. And he goes, hey, bro, I'm not trying to sound like one of those fuckers with a cigar in his mouth that you're never going to work in this town again. But he goes, everybody in Village is pissed at you because you're just balling everything up. And I go, I'm like looking at it. I'm like, oh my God, am I going to have to like stomp this little guy before I do this jump? Right. And so then like he comes up to me and he's like, seriously, dude, like you're wasting time. I have a girlfriend. Like I could be at home fucking right now. Do you realize that? And I'm like, oh my God, is this guy like gonna root me while I'm trying
Wee
to
Man
like
really
do
did
this?
that to you?
Well, listen.
Okay.
So he goes, yeah, they send Wee Man up like a Mitch and Murray.
Wow.
They sent him up to like talk shit to me because I was balling up the show. It was sponsored by Jeep. I had to jump over
Oh, wait
Jeep.
a second. Was this in Malibu?
Yes.
Because that's right when Angelina Jolie had her like Laura. What's that? Croft Films. What was it called?
Yes.
Tomb Raider.
You got-
and we were doing I remember we were doing a promo, Paradise Cove, on the beach, and we had a Jeep right there.
Dude, you remember? I was the guy that had to jump over it.
Oh.
And so anyway, so I'm sitting there, and Wee Man's like, I got a girlfriend, I could be with her right now, and he's all pissed at me, and I'm literally scared because I'm having to do a natural terrain jump over a freaking Jeep. I'm contracted. I said I would do it, right? And it's like a stunt. So I'm sitting there, and then he goes, me and Wee Man get to a kind of a mute point, and he goes, hey man, I'm gonna tell you something I don't tell a lot of people, and I'm like, oh no. What's he going to tell me? It's just me and him on the mountain. And he goes, every day, bro, I wake up, I look in the mirror, and I'm still a midget. Every single fucking day. I live with that. And you know what? You're still a bitch. And he lights his cigarette and walks down the mountain and just leaves me there on my bike.
Wow,
And
I didn't know Wee Man's a gangster.
I immediately realized that he jackassed me. And I just signal to Village. I signal to the guy with the camera, and I'm like, let's shoot this. And I go for the jump, and I actually tag, it's somewhere on video, I like tag the hood right before I land, and I make it, and I'm okay. And I'm just like, fuck that Jeep, you know? Jeep should be my Jeep. You know, I got paid like $500 for this.
I wanted to take
you
that
know?
Jeep. It was nice.
Yeah, I wanted it too. But the funny thing is like, for me, I realized at that moment, like, they sent Wee Man in to like get me to go. Like,
worked.
he's like,
It
and
worked.
it
It worked.
worked. I mean, I felt like Bam at that moment. Like, I was like, I have to do this now. And but yeah, that's like,
cool. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a good story. We the same thing happened to me with Robert De Niro. Yeah, I'll tell you in another episode.
he had to one up me.
He's like, hey, Tony, this fucking guy.
Dude, Rick,
Hey,
it's so rad to be on this show.
I'm stoked, and we're gonna wind it down, bro, because we keep it right in an hour. Because I have a theory on this. Great that you watched the show. Stoked that you watched it. I hope you're inspired. We have a lot of good chemistry, me and him, a lot of good energy. But now it's time for you to get out and live your dreams and get out there and do your thing. All right? So put the phone down, get out there, skate, ride, pick up a guitar, whatever it is you want to do, school, whatever it is, paintbrush, whatever it is, parent, whatever. Be the best you could be at it because life is too darn short. So before we get out of here, can you let that camera know where to follow you on Instagram or where to get the hoopty bikes?
Absolutely. So you could see me on Instagram. It's Chris Duncan BMX or thehooptybikes.com. Be good to yourself. Take care of yourself. Think positively. Watch Rick Thorne. Watch my stuff online. Check us out. Thank you for watching. Rick, thank you for having me. This is so cool. I fucking love you, man.
I love you too, dude. Cheers. With the
Boom.
can, with the
Hang
can, with the
on.
can,
Here
the
we
little
go. Here we
clink.
go. Bink.
Kink.
I got this. Okay, baby.
Yeah. Hey, and once again, thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate all of you. Tell your friends, subscribe. And I say this every episode. Every day I wake up when I'm brushing my teeth. Stay rad.
Stay rad.
Stay rad. Everybody ready? Come on, let's go.
The Rick Thorne Show!